It is a beautiful day here in Miami, Oklahoma. Today I'm hanging out with Josh Schneider here at Newell Coach. How you doing today, sir?
Good, bud. How you doing?
Excellent, thank you. So this is quite a beautiful coach here. What's the story on this coach?
This is a beautiful coach. This is a 2019 Newell coach right here that has 2 full bathrooms and a bunk model. We very rarely get these in on trade because we just started doing a 2 full bathroom bunk coach model at Coach 1610. So we've only been doing it a few years. Take a look at it.
Yeah, great looking colors. The first thing I've got to point out, what is the material on this ceiling here? Really a beautiful look to it. What are we looking at?
It's more of an ostrich leather.
Okay.
Yeah, and you kind of see that right there. It's really nice, and we did it right through there with the valences right there and everything tied in with, it looks like an ivory looking ceiling right there, and it looks really, really cool. Really goes well together. This was a custom built coach. One of our customers, a great Newell customer, ordered with us, and he made it really cool. This is a great floor plan. It has bunks, but it's very featured, so if like you have just a husband and wife in here, it can accommodate for there too. That's why I put the 2 recliners in versus the opposing sofas. So a lot of our bunkhouse customers may not have kids with them all the time, but they still want to make it feel like they have a couple's coach. So some may put a recliner in right there. You have a big 49-inch TV up front, the hide-to-bed sofa right there, with your extendable dinette right here. Pretty cool what we did right here on this coach. We kind of have a different 2-tone wood. Usually we do the 2-tone wood here and here, but here we got it below in the cabinets right here with a different tone wood right there. I really like that, along with the countertop that lights up. It's got that acrylic countertop right there. They did something pretty unique right here. They did a cutting board, a pretty cool stained wood cutting board over their induction cooktop.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And this right here is pretty neat, so you can use it to cut things. They like to cook in this coach right here. So really, really makes a good use of space and allows for your cooktop not to get damaged.
Yeah, and I love the underlit countertops as well as the built-in coffee maker.
Huge difference, seeing how that just kind of fades in, and then I really like how that gives it a good bright look and really pops it.
Yes, sir.
What's really cool about this coach. As soon as you walk in, you see that countertop lit up. But it's got some vented windows right here. And if you look right through here, they have vented windows here and directly across right there.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that. So you can open these windows out now. Do they kind of fold out so that if it's still raining, water won't come in?
What you do is you just kind of hand crank it right here. Pretty easy to do.
Oh, nice. Get a little fresh air in here.
Fresh air going through on a nice spring day like today. It's really nice to have.
And then as you were putting that window out, I noticed it looks like a outlet USB port that just tucks away in that little compartment. I like that.
That's really nice, as more and more people now are starting to use the dinette kind of as a workstation as well. So we do do a 110 outlet with some USBs in there. And that's kind of a good way of use of space too, because that allows us to put 2 recliners up there and a little more seating. As you can see, we kind of spun everything around right here, the driver and passenger seat. In our previous videos, I don't know if we've ever really done that, but on Newell coaches, with us having a full 45 feet of flat space, we're able to turn the driver and passenger seat around to kind of use it as a double seat. You know, you can use it while in transit or while you're here relaxing. So don't feel like you're sitting in a motorhome.
So, and I'm noticing here on these chairs, as you were talking, I love the 2-toned captain's chairs with this diamond pattern and then that same kind of ostrich leather style. And of course, this Newell coach cockpit area, definitely second to none. If you guys haven't seen the video where Josh and I took the 2021 Newell coach for a test drive, thanks again. Over 500,000 views on that video, so thanks to all of you that watched that video.
Thanks for all the support. That's really been amazing, and I thought it really showed what we're all about, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
1,000 views, wow.
Yeah, it was awesome, and it was a great experience for me to really get behind the wheel of one of these. It was like an hour-long video where we really put it to the test. We did U-turns, drove it all over, rough roads. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description below, where we really demonstrate driving a Newell coach and then all of the features in the cockpit area.
As we come back through here, Andrew, you're going to kind of see we have great pantry storage right here. Yep. Right through there. We do have a pocket door that does close right here, so it does allow to have some privacy back there, almost like a single bedroom, as we have seen on some of our other floor plans.
Full-length mirror there when you close that as well.
And we all do have owl lighting as you go through. So if at night, kids may want to get out of the bunk, which we're getting ready to show, you can kind of see, you can have like a little night light or an owl light right there because...
And before we go back there, I've got to point out too, how big these tiles are. You really can't see where the slide outs are because where they put the seams, what are these, like maybe 3 foot by 4 foot square tiles? Or how big are these tiles?
Yeah, they are 3 by 4. A lot of people like the bigger tile set for that, so you can kind of hide where the floor does go up and down, and it gives it a nice straight line look.
Yes, sir.
Kind of go through here, this coach is equipped with central vacuum right underneath the refrigerator. As you kind of come back toward the bunkhouse area, we can lift this bunk up right here and make it into a closet if we need to.
Okay, and that holds into place there?
Yes, if you come back here, I have the pillows and stuff up here, but you see that square right there and this square back here, it will latch into there and it'll be saved. So you can leave this up while in travel if you want to have clothes up here and stuff like that. It'll be just fine. It will not come down, and you can easily close the door off right here.
Nice, nice. And I had a chance to go through a 2022 non-slide bunk model with Grant, the general manager here at Newell Coach. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below where he demonstrates how that locks into place. Really a cool system.
It is a very cool system how that does lock into place. Come through here, you're going to notice that we do have a second full bath right here.
Yeah, full bathroom, really popular. I mean, two people could be taking a shower at the same time.
Yes, with 143 gallon water capacity, these only put out about 1.5 gallons per minute, so you have plenty of water, so you can take a nice shower and have 2 people just fine. With our Headhunter water pump, it allows us to do that.
Nice, nice. And I love all of the Newell Coach styling with the underlit countertops. Absolutely stunning half bath with all the woodwork and the tile work and the shower. The craftsmen and the team here at Newell Coach just knock it out of the park.
And we do have storage right underneath here as well.
Oh yeah, pretty deep
Really
storage
deep
as well.
With some cedar backing underneath there, if you see that.
Oh yeah, look at that. And then of course custom sheets. You know, with every Newell Coach, you guys have custom bedding and custom sheets for every bed, you were telling me?
Yes, we do that because we are custom, so some of our links may be custom links to make sure we can fit everything that the customer may want. So it's just better if we cut our own mattresses and do our own sheets. So therefore, the customer's completely taken care of and one less thing they have to worry about.
Is this still a king size bed here, even though
it's actually a junior king? It's a 66 by 78, and this bed does slide out. The reason why we have it tucked in for show, because we can have a lot of space here and there. But the real benefit is when the slides are in, you can easily shimmy around this bed and get to the rear bath. On this particular floor plan, the customer put some adjustable shelves in here, but they did leave a little notch right there so someone wants to put a hanging rod to make a coat closet or something like that out of it. So instead they put these little notches right here so they can hang their coat. So this is her coat closet and that's his coat closet right there. I thought that was a pretty creative use of space. They wanted more shelf storage and they still wanted to have a place to put their coat. So worked out pretty well. Kind of come through here, we did a fixed TV up here.
okay.
So therefore we do have a good bit of dresser storage up underneath here. And once again, they wanted the cedar in every drawer. That's what.
Wow, nice.
See right here,
Laundry hamper area there.
A little extra storage right through there. We kept it consistent throughout because that's what the customer wanted with the cedar. Extra drawer space really can extend on your dresser. So you have 3 big dresser drawers and 4 smaller ones right over here with a little bit of an overhead cabinet. So you have a lot of storage back here in this bedroom and still have a junior king bed, which is pretty cool. We did some nice overhead storage right there. Once again, this window isn't its egress window, so it's the emergency escape, so it can vent as well if you want some fresh air.
Yeah, and one thing I've got to point out that I'm noticing in this coach is, and it's hard for the camera to pick up all the colors, but this rug and then the bedding and this painting all really match and really tie the whole design of the coach together. Just a stunning design. What's the story on that?
Well, Patsy is a longtime Newell Coach enthusiast that we work with, and she's an amazing painter. There's one coach we did, it was 1719. If you want to refer back to that coach, that's the one we should do the aluminum backing and paintings, and she kind of tied all the outside and inside in together. What she did with this, she worked with Amber Kernan very well, and the customer wanted a little bit more blue to tie in for the outside, so we did some accents right here. She kind of really made this really blue right here to really kind of stand out, to match with the exterior, the rugs, and the interior package as well. And she kind of really tied it all in, and the customer really, really loved that painting, and it just goes with the coach so well, they decided to leave it in here because it kind of makes this coach really stand out really well. It's a special piece for this coach. As we come back here to the back, the rear master bath area, you'll kind of see we did a caddy corner sink to give us some really good counter space here, along with the wall mounted faucets. Really gives it a nice look with a beautiful backsplash. But all these right here open up and make for great storage. This is a really good deep storage right there. And they all have adjustable shelves on there.
Yeah.
So maybe if you might have different items, like a taller, shorter, you can adjust the shelves to your liking. You even have a 110 outlet right there, and you have some 110 outlets on each side of the sink for hair dryer, curlers, and things such as that. Another great thing we did on this coach right here, we did put in the good old stackable washer and dryer. This coach right here, you had this so you could push that on in. It really gives you a lot of open space. So when you're doing laundry, you can turn around and you have your closet right here so you can easily hang clothes up, along with some additional drawer space right here.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of really good storage in this coach right here. This is a 33-inch by 33-inch shower. If you look in there, you have a nice little shower caddy in there as well for storage of.
So I love seeing the floor plan, but I gotta ask you about the equipment. Engine, transmission, how many miles, price. What's all the hard questions?
Good thing. Let's start first. We started engine. It's got the X15 Cummins engine. It's got the 15.1 liter, 605 horsepower, along with a 4,000 Allison transmission. This combination gives us 1,950 pounds of torque, and that really puts us at the top end of the market. It has right at 30,000 miles on it, and it's in immaculate shape. We've already done a PDI on this coach, which was a pre-delivery inspection, and a preventative maintenance on this coach. This coach is pretty much about ready to go. At $1,549,000, it is a great deal. This is the only 2 full bathroom bunk coach we have on the pre-owned market right now.
And what kind of a warranty does it come with?
That price does include a 2-year, 24,000 mile warranty.
Nice. And they can bring it back here to Newell. Josh, this is an absolutely stunning Newell coach here. I really appreciate you taking the time to show me and the folks on YouTube this beautiful coach. If someone is a serious buyer, who should they get a hold of?
Get a hold of me. My name is Josh Snyder. You can call me at 918-542-3344, or you can check us out on our website at www.newellcoach.com.
Josh, can't thank you enough.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Yeah, my pleasure, and greatly appreciate all of you out there on YouTube liking these videos and subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Safe travels. Have a good evening.